Another hard week at work done. We're here in Leicester Square. It's time to go to the pub and talk all things Fulham about tonight's game, West Ham. Let's have it.
Holding my shackles.
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay. Ian,
Yeah.
how long have you been a Fulham fan?
Well, I remember the first game I went to was probably back in 2006 or something. It was Fulham Man United, my first ever football game. So maybe that's the reason why now I support Fulham, but I fell in love with the place and it's been a great football team to support. Great memories, yeah.
What's been your best and worst memories being a Fulham fan?
Best, obviously, the Europa League run, getting to the final. Obviously, not winning it was a bit shit, but and then obviously the playoff final, the memories, the season of going unbeaten for all them games. Like, I don't think it's ever going to happen again. And the football we were playing was something else, but yeah, it's got to be it.
What's your opinions on this season?
It's been a shambles, hasn't it? It's been an absolute shambles. So don't get it wrong, like every other Fulham fan, I imagine when we signed all these players at the beginning of the season, we thought it was going to be easy, but we've soon realised that you can't buy a place in the Premier League, and now it's been a bit embarrassing, hasn't it? But
worse. How do you think it's going to go in the future? What do you think over the next year? What do you think is going to happen with Fulham?
Do you know what? I'm not saying we're relegated yet, but it's looking likely, and until we're down there, you just got to look at it like this. We didn't keep the core of our team. We bought all these players that wanted to play in the Premiership. They're not going to want to play Championship football next season, so then who are we left with? Honestly, if we do go down, I don't want to say it, but I could easily see us doing a Sunderland and just dropping back down to League One as well. Honestly, if we're going to have no one left, our players aren't going to be there. So yeah, it's not looking good. Well, the core of our team for the past 2 seasons, honestly, that three in midfield were unstoppable. And like, the reason why we're not playing well this season is because we haven't kept the core of the team. Don't get it wrong, maybe they're not Premiership quality, but at the same time, you can't just get rid of them out of the team. You've got Johansson that's gone to West Brom for the rest of the season. As soon as that's finished, his contract's over. You've got the likes of McDonald, who was our second captain last year, vocal, a brilliant leader, also just shunned from the team. What's he doing now? Just training, playing for the under-23s? I have no idea. But it's just another reason why things haven't worked out.
Kearney's been treated badly.
Kearney, you got Kearney, who, alright, he might not fit Ranieri's style of play, but I genuinely think when he came on against Brighton, he came out on that pitch and just told the rest of the players, just play the Fulham way. And you could see, all of us, I almost left that game when it was 2-0 down. It was snowing, it was freezing. And I said if it went to 3-0 down, I was gone. I'm so glad I stayed. But at the same time, you'd think that was the response for the rest of the season. And then what does he do the next game? Just doesn't play him. And he hasn't played him since. So today, I hope we've got him in the team. And then on to Sessegnon. Like, I hope that guy has still got confidence in the way he plays, because he doesn't even, he brings him on for the last 5 minutes. He'll be gone in the summer if we go down. But another mention is Sessegnon. His brother should be playing. We've got the likes of Christie. That was great. Well, I say great. He was a Championship right back. If we're going to go down, let's just go down fighting. Bring the youth in. Bring Steven Sessegnon in. And well, if we're playing in the Championship, Ryan's going to be gone, and Steven's going to be our next hero.
And what about the big players that we bought, like Anguissa and stuff? What are your opinions on them?
Anguissa's been injured for what, half of the season? The appearances I've seen him in, I've never been impressed with. Like, all the signings. Seri's only come to life
Callum
recently. Chambers, he's got his critics, but well, ever since he's come into that centre mid role, he's been great. Like, he has been great. But so shout out Scott Parker for that one, who should take over for the rest of the season. See you later, Ranieri. But that's just my opinion.
Do you think Scott Parker would inject something into the team as a manager?
Personally, well, he hasn't had. He's been what, manager of some under-23s or something, but for the rest of the season, come on, give him a chance, because I genuinely think, I'm not comparing him to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but he definitely get them boys going, because he's been around the team, he's played with them, they'll be playing for him. No one, you can see the players don't want to play for Ranieri because it's not their type of football. None of the players that we've got suit Ranieri's style of playing, so that's it.
See you, mate.
Nice one, all the best. Come on, Fulham.
See you at Liverpool, Ian.
Yeah, take care, John.
They say they can't, it's too expensive now to go on. I mean, they've got the moat-esque thing around here. Embassy of the United States, oh right. Someone beneath you paid for that.
Question of handball. West Ham has scored again, 2-1. Poor from the replay, poor from the set piece. First goal dubious, second goal.
2-1 down at half time. Could have been a lot better. We were very bright start. Ryan Babel through on goal. Kicks it straight to the goalkeeper, but as Cardiff City are losing at half time, which is some surprise, but we're not going to do any good because we're 2-1 down. We scored early, had it all over the game, but then I just gave it away to a defensive who've been very, very poor. Both sides, in fact, not really looking like they've done much over the last 2 weeks, really. The first goal could have been handball. You probably saw it better on the TV than we did from up here, because as you can see, we are best part of 80 to 100 metres away from the goal here. I think it's Chicharito who was officially given the goal, but from what the players and everyone else saw, it looked like it'd been punched in from close range. That lost the momentum. We went in, we were looking very flaky at the back again. It gave West Ham a little bit of impetus. They've been very flat. This ground is not one for atmosphere, and so West Ham didn't really have much to G them up, and they got caught off guard when we scored very early. But we're very poor at the back. I think we're going to need to score at least 3 to get anything out of this game. So another couple of goals we're going to hope for in the second half. Otherwise, it's another away defeat from what really looked very promising. But I'm hopeful for the second half that we can just get something out of it. Maybe just change things up a little bit. West Ham haven't been that great at the back themselves, but we have just been awful, to be honest. Not picking up markers. The guy, the second game, the guy who scored the second goal, he's got a short 4-letter name. forgive me for not remembering it, but it's a long way up here in the gods. But he was totally unmarked in the back there, and just turned it in. I don't know who any of the West Ham players are. To be honest, I can't see them. You can hardly see who the Fulham players are from up here. But the Olympic Stadium, this is where the Olympics was, in this stadium. They've called it various other names now. As you can see, you're a long way from the pitch. You're probably looking at it better than I do. But anyway, 2-1 down at half time. Let's hope we can get something out of this game.
Guys, let's see if we can try and turn this around and get something out of it. But never give up. Never forget where you come from.
We're gonna walk the fucking ball in, aren't we, Fulham? Fucking ball in! Fucking ball in! Everybody put the ball in! Where's the ball? He'll run straight through the middle. He's back there, he turns right.
Full-time 3-1, what's your reaction to that?
What can I say to him? We're going down.
Well, the full-time report is we've lost 3-1. Absolutely nothing second half. I don't think we hardly had a shot on goal. The best chance we had was actually offside. Look, on to the next game, but we know the score by now. We've lost 3-1. I don't think we really deserved it. The second goal, their equaliser, was a punch into the back of the net by all reports. But anyway, Friday night, we've got the weekend off now, so good night, everyone.
I don't want to say that was a bad performance second half, but defensively all over the place again. I can't see any way back now. I just think we're pretty much condemned. 7 points. Performing defensively like we have been throughout the season, I just can't see any way back. And whoever gave away the ball for the third goal, hang your head in shame. That was appalling. No tracking back, no nothing. I think we're done.
Another terrible result. Who is surprised? Every time we go 1-0 up, we always sit back, we always go negative. It's just typical Ranieri at this point. Isn't it like 15 points or something now that we've lost from winning positions? It's always so negative. It's always the same under Ranieri. I'm getting tired of it. I just can't wait till the championship comes next season, and hopefully a new manager as well.
Here we are, another Fulham loss. A bit of a hard one to take, but at the same time, it's been a hard one to take a lot of the games. So, started off well, didn't we? 3 minutes in, goal. Probably should have been 2-0 up by the 4th minute, but it's the same old Fulham, innit? Not taking their chances. Come the second half, chance of we're on our way to the championship, to the best league in the world. Chance of Ranieri, he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm going to have to agree on that one. I don't think he does know what he's doing. But yeah, relegation confirmed. Maybe definitely. But another poor performance. But it's nice to see Tom Kenny playing, because he good game. But yeah, championship football next year, boys. Well, it just weren't meant to be, was it?
I think it's done now. I reckon that we now got to look forward to, rebuilding for next season. I don't think Ranieri's the right man. I saw reports, earlier today that Ranieri wants to stay on as manager. If we do that, we won't bounce back. It'll be Felix Magath 2.0. We need to find an ambitious manager that's going to push us forward and make us an attacking, positive team moving forward. Even if it means going to Luton and Barnsley, we need to be looking to challenge next season. There'll be no excuse if we do go down, / when we do go down, we're not challenging for the top 6. Anyway, onwards to the next game. Here's hoping we can do something positive, but I can't see it up the Fulham.